Whoa. In clouds. Just scrolling through this lot, Jilly, just to see what's what. Oh. Hashtag fog. On the tain old mean old me. Mosiso! Hey! There you go. Order one of these, Jilly. They'll last. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh man! Okay, you got. Oh. You've got to. I've got to be right on my game now with the departures, because we see them so briefly. Right, let's see what's lining up. That's decent enough. Okay, Heathrow to Antigua 777. Now there's a 777 Phoenix-bound pilot, captain. I think he was. I think he was a four striper, or was he first officer? I don't know. He was in the elevator, but. Flying out of Phoenix, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. It's probably him. No, that's there's one on Tode. So we'll keep an eye on that. Hey folks, welcome back. Here we are, London Heathrow. Happy Sunday, whatever you're doing. Let's just give you a little sort of idea of what's going on here. We were very luckily guests of the Hyatt place. Guests of the Hyatt place just up the road. We're at the Renaissance now, folks. Much better visibility, and like I said, we'd be able to get movements and action that's going on over there. Check out just there. Have a look there. Hold on a minute. Let me just see if I can zoom that in. What's going on? Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Can you see that A340? Oh, whoa, whoa, turn the camera off. Sorry. That's my bad. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm just trying to give you a heads up of what's going on. A340 Swiss. She just came in not that long ago. So the great thing is that we've got taxiing aircraft up at T2. We've got T2 gated aircraft. We've got aircraft that are landing on 09 right and taxiing up to T2. We've got some of the transatlantic stuff that goes long. Some of the eastern stuff that goes long is going to be coming off at this exit here, or even if it's a 380, this exit over here. Stuff pushing back. We'll get some pushback starts. But the great thing is, folks, this is the first time this will have ever happened on Big Jet TV. When that 343 pushes back in front of us, that's the first time we've caught a four-engined jet at this position, pushing back and starting. So something that's going to be very interesting, exciting, and we've also got aircraft, especially the heavies, are going to be going out, hopefully, low enough to get some wing fluff. So I'm not going to miss this one. Here we go. Let me stop yapping on. Julie, what's the status. Okay, I've got one rolling out now. Okay. So I've got that. Oh, yeah, I've got a couple of, yeah. Okay, I'm going to come to the comments and I'm going to rely on you guys to tell me. Remember, I see your comments in real time, folks. So make sure you let me know what is going out. Not so much what's coming in, because I'm keeping an eye on this side of the runway, but just, there goes. Okay, so that's a Neo just going out. Okay, no. Really? Okay, interesting. Now you know what? I think there is a, I think there's a visual design in either the Leap or the Pratt & Whitney, where you see those top and bottom almost aerodynamic segments at the bottom and the top of the engine at the back of the cowl there. I think that is a Pratt & Whitney engine. Now let's have a wait and see if we get a BA. Well, it's unlikely we will. Now, what's that one got at Sky? What's she got? I think she's got Leap. I think the Leap is much more of a sort of like, I think it might have one of those flicks on it, hair flick with the big boobies. Oh, look at this. This is nice. Not their Max this time. Yes, an old 700, isn't it? Wow, we've seen the full range of. Right, have we got a big one coming out yet? Jilly, keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Look at keeping your eye on the. You're keeping your eye on the. On anything big coming out. Should be a 777 to Antigua. Oh, there she is. There she is. Yeah, no, man, no, you're too late, It's already in the air. So that, I can't rely on that then. No, I need, I know. I know, but I can't rely on you now because you've got a 20-second delay on your feed to me. You said it's rolling and it's already 300 feet off the deck. Right. What's going on there? Okay. Can you send me the link, Jilly? Can you send me the link, please? Look at that. Yeah, please. This is a lovely old aeroplane right here, folks. There's one heading to maintenance, a 777 heading to maintenance, I think I saw it. Okay. Oh, he's coming from storage. He's coming from storage. Oh. Oh, then that's going to maintenance. That's going to maintenance, or to remote stand. Lovely old aeroplane. Yeah. Yes. Well, no, when you're seeing them just entering the runway, because then I'll know to head to it. Because I'm about 20 seconds ahead of you, you know? Oh, okay. You said she's rolling, yeah? And it... Oh, right, okay. Okay. Calm down, right? Take it easy. Each one a face. Well, actually, Julie, before you order that, don't press the order button just yet. Okay, well you can cancel it in a minute. Okay, you've sent me the link. Let me just go to the link. Straight in with a returning member, Ken Baker. Welcome, Ken. Hey, folks. Oh. See, the little ones have gone. They're in the clouds by the time they reach this point. So. Phil Springle, few 320s then a 777 lining up. Keep me posted, folks. Chris McPhail, good morning from Grey Clearwater, Florida. Well, we're hoping to travel to Miami next. Got nice Aer Lingus rugby livery just rolling, and the hope is that we're obviously going to be going to Miami next month. Folks, I'll be honest with you, a bit like what happened with Germany, I'm sort of like prepared for it to be postponed. That's interesting. It's the rugby livery aircraft without the rugby ball and the rugby's on it. The players on it, sorry, the rugby's. Okay. On via what, Julie? Okay. Got it. 697 567. Nice lineup. Good lineup of tails. Also got For what? For what? It's current. It's current. That payment, yeah, okay, not the normal, right, okay. Have you got the details for that or not? Okay, oh, okay, cool. Okay, let me just, I need to flick between white radar, let's get rid of that, bring that up. Okay, we have that, we have an Air Canada, 777 in the Trash Panda livery. Absolutely beautiful. Got to be honest with you, of all the Trash Panda liveries there are, I've got to say I like the 330. Okay, I like the Dreamliner, but I love the 777. Just looks so beefy. So she's going to be. I've got to keep a close eye on her. She's sort of. We've got some intersecting aircraft. Got a line of wide bodies coming out. Air China 330 after, and the Iceland Air 767, isn't it? Yes, the 767 with Iceland Air due to come out as well. What we're looking for, folks, is the big heavies that are climbing out from around about that position there. We get a very brief glimpse of them, but they're picking up a lot of moisture on the wing as they climb out. So that's what we're looking for, so to speak. Royal Air Maroc 737 just touched down. Love to see the old 737s. NGs, yes, they're NGs, next generation, but kind of got a sort of like old school look about it. The 737, hasn't it? The front end has got a very sort of like old Boeing-esque type look about it. Huh? So that's the CFM56. Now I think that's the LEAP engine on that aircraft there. So my theory is completely wrong then. If that's a LEAP engine, then the upper and lower flares that are coming out the top of the top and the bottom of the engine cowl You can see them there, the pointy bits, so to speak. It's the same on the Leap as it is on the Pratt & Whitney. So we need to find another way of identifying. I mean, you can identify them almost by sound because the Pratt & Whitney has that noise about it, but that's sort of like not so common now, because there obviously, that issue was, there were some issues with the, I think it was the dry, the shaft running dry, or the lubrication of the shaft or whatever. All misses wasn't 100%, and therefore you get that sort of like dry sound of sort of like nylon to nylon sort of noise. It, yeah, but what he's saying to passenger traffic, that's what he's saying. Yeah, he's and you know what? I kind of understand what he's saying there, because obviously you need to keep the airports open for freight, cargo, and industry. But yes, you know, I mean, even if you did it for 6 months, ooh, I don't know. Yeah, it's but you know, that would mean it would be these operators like Virgin going back to heavy duty operations. They've actually only just yeah. If they did do that, and we can film it, we'll still get a lot of movements, but we wouldn't get the 380s. The 380s would be put back into storage. But if it speeds up, if it's proven, and it's how can you make it work, because you've never tried it, you've never tested it. Well, we did, didn't we? We did lock down travel, global travel, but it was done in spits and spats, wasn't it? Anyway, forget about that. I don't want to talk about that. Well, you know, I mean, it affects our channel, it affects people's travel plans and so on and so forth. But let's, yeah, I can see where whoever that is coming from, most definitely. But anyway, we have still waiting is this Air Canada 777. Clive Pardo, that's thick fog. Jerry. Well, actually, you know what? We're just very lucky, Clive, to be honest with you. If we look around the airfield, normally we would be able to see all the way down to T5. I cannot see T5. Okay, so it is still thick fog, but we're just very fortunate to be in an area. If you can see down there, normally the maintenance sheds, again, very thick fog down there. Low lying now. It seems to be there's a base layer now. Bring on the base. Oh, is that go around over the top of me? There we go. Was it? Oh, would I have got that? What height did it go around at? I need to keep an eye on everything, don't I? I need bleeding up. I nearly said ears in the back of my head. Julian. Julian says, Julie, I really enjoyed your visit to the model shop the other day. Saw some mouth-watering items there. Yes, it was great, wasn't it? Oh, okay, he would have been. Oh, well, then he wasn't. Then he would have been out. I wouldn't have called him. Oh my good God, that is cold coffee. That is cold coffee. Oh, here we are. Yeah. And 3, 2, 1 now. Here we go. Here comes your answer, folks. The easiest way to tell them apart is the Leap has a 4-inch protruding extension to the oil breather on the end of the exhaust cone at the back of the engine. The PW1000G does not. Oil breather on the end of the exhaust cone. Ah, there we go. Very interesting. An oil breather. So the Leap has the oil breather and the Pratt & Whitney doesn't. Oh, I'm going to look out for that next. So what are we going to have? We're going to, we've had, well, we're just going to need a couple of Neos. I think we've got Air Canada. Right, okay, let me just keep an eye on this. Oh my goodness me, they're still waiting. Still waiting. Do 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 do. Beautiful Air Canada 330. I did say I like the 330 as well. I've still got a great shot right across the T4. Yeah, I'm going to see departures, man. I'm going to see departures. Okay. Icelandair 767. Let's wait for this. It's a shame that the radars don't run in like sort of like fluid action. They're very sort of sticky, aren't they? Yeah. So I'm thinking that 76 is going to climb quite steep. So we need to be ready for this. So I need to look. Okay, got it. See if we can grab this bit of floofage. I don't know, is she going to go up quick or where's she at? Oh, there she is. Oh. Flipping heck, man. Oh. Short Jet TV. Yeah, Vanishing Jet TV. Okay, so here comes Air France. Oh, she'll have the CFM 56 engines. Yeah, okay, right. So it's a tiddler next, isn't it? Got this 330 just firing up opposite us. Fire it up. This is where I need 2 screens, isn't it? We've got Rich Wright is a new member. Welcome, Rich. Hear those Trent 700s starting up over there with that Air Canada 330. And Peter, it's Peter, I think it is pronounced Peter. Cornelis is a returning member. Peter, very good afternoon to you. Mike Smith. Rory and Roland, good afternoon. Thank you, 321 now. I will look out for that. Oh, that's a Neo, It's going to be far too high. I will look out for that 4-inch protruding extension to the oil breather on the end of the exhaust cone. I might need to do a little bit of sort of like visual research on that online just to see what it is exactly that I'm looking for. Is it noticeable? Is it sort of like at an angle? It's not sticking out of the. It's directly out of the exhaust cone, is it? Oh, start up. Air China's going to go up quick, mate. Air China's going to go up real quick. Okay. Yeah, visibility's dropped right down over the other side of the field. Lights have just gone on. Infrared camera. Yeah, you can see that. Oh, she's gone, man. She's gone real quick. Look at it. Look at the visibility dropping now, man. I'm starting to get surrounded. I'm a bit scared. James Carter's Shelton is a new member. Welcome, James Carter's Shelton. Well, I'll tell you what we will see. I don't care because I'm sure that the visibility will at least be able to give me a good shot of that A340-300 pushing back. Look at that, folks. She's on the end gate. That means that she's going to push back straight in front of us and start those CFM 56 engines up, and it will sound awesome because it's Peter, yes. It's a little bit of an up ramp there as well, where that vehicle is now. So they have to sort of like give it a bit of a power up on the throttles just to get her up over the hump. What hump? Okay, so Peter is pronounced is spelled Peter and pronounced the same. Okay. So it is Peter, is it? Okay. Okay. Spelled as Peter. Okay. But pronounced as P-E-T-E-R. Peter, a very warm welcome to you anyway. Great to see you here. Folks, if you're a new member, make sure, really important this, folks, if you're a new member on YouTube, it's so important that you also subscribe to the channel. Lots of people are not fully aware that when you become a member on Big Jet TV, that does not automatically subscribe you. So just hit the subscribe button. But what is also important is that you hit the notifications bell, so you get the little ding-a-ling-a-ling when we are live. Also, if you want, it's entirely up to you, but it's a great addition to your toolkit for Big Jet TV. Oh, it's a big one going out. Oh, it's gone long as well, man. Where is it? Let me just see. Okay, so that should be. Yeah, just while we're. Oh, we saw that Hainan Dreamliner. That came in earlier in the fog, didn't it? See, now the conditions down the other end of the runway are better. Oh, that's a 767, isn't it? Nice! Is it a freighter? Or is it United? I think it's United, is it? Oh, Star Alliance. Is it Star Alliance? That's got to be United then, isn't it? Wow, nice. She'll taxi all the way down here. Listen to these engines, man. Oh, she's got the big winglets on her as well. Look. That's a 300. This is nice. Still there, GP? Okay. Beautiful aeroplane, man. Another old school jet, but a real workhorse, especially now in the freighter market. Big demand for this jet, carry a lot of freight. Hey, and get this, what's really, really interesting, folks, is that the A350F, the freighter variant of the A350 will carry more freight, more tonnage than a 747-400. Isn't that incredible? Certainly not in the height stakes, though, I would say. If you've got slightly over height freight, I don't think, well, I don't know actually, whether the, you have to check the internal dimensions and the, because I'd imagine they would design that aircraft to have a big enough door to allow tall, high freight to go in there. because in a 747, even though you've got the hump at the front, you don't utilize that for freight. With the old original freighters, the hump is much shorter, therefore you can extend the length of the cargo compartment, so to speak. But of course, with the 747 at the front, you have a lower section for freight because of the cockpit and the crew rest area being up where it is. So you sort of like you've got the same height of cabin all the way down up to that point. Then it decreases ever so slightly. So when you look at that versus the 350 and the length of the 350-1000, you can understand why it would work as a freighter jet. Oh, nice. No one shout me on that one then. Very quiet approaching though. Snuck up on us, didn't it? Xiamen jet. Okay, so trying to take a oh, Julie, can you do me a favour? Oh, is it? Do me a favour and oh, the go around. Okay, so he hasn't touched down yet. We've got this. Okay, here he comes now. So he was. Oh, listen to those treads. You know when you open the app, yeah? You know when you open the app? Sandeep Rao is a new member. Welcome, Sandeep. When you open the app, you just get it just comes up a picture of me and yeah, that's the screenshot that I want. But you have to do it really quickly. And tapping on the back of the phone is not really quick, yeah. Okay, was that double engine start on that Dreamliner? Oh, Rach, American about to land. There we go. Thanks, Rach. There it is. There it is. This will come all, should come all the way down here. It's a big lad. Here comes the bother boy. I love that. I love that shot where you get to see the sheer size of her as well, man. What are you trying to do, Julie? What are you trying to... Oh! Oh! You know you can press the left-hand top button and the power button. That will give you a screen grab as well. 777-200 with American running the Rolls-Royce Trent 8s. Oh, it's not doing it quick enough. You have to preempt it, man. As soon as you open it, mind you, you gotta. Oh yeah, it's impossible, isn't it? Oh, he's going to go down the other end, isn't he? He's going to go right turn, Clyde. You can hear those Trents humming away. Flaps coming up. Slats retract. That's the sound of the flaps. Mind you, the A380 flaps are like... It's like forever and ever and ever, because they're such big flaps, man. Great perspective, that. All the hustle and bustle and the furniture. Obviously we'd rather not have it, but it kind of sort of like adds to the mystery of it. Like, where's that? Wow, it's right next to a big flipping main carriageway. It's like, wow, if you're joining it, only just joining it, and you're only just seeing it as someone who doesn't know about Heathrow, it must be quite a sort of like crazy sight to see, if you see what it means. So we got Mandeep. No, we didn't. Mandeep Sodhi is a new member. Welcome, Sandeep. And of course, a lot of friends coming in from India. We've got a lot of viewers in India, folks. And a big shout out to all our friends in India and everywhere around the world. God knows how many flipping places it is. But great to see you guys getting involved. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Stand by. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, funny people, aren't they? Someone coming on. I hate your voice. Yeah. Well, don't watch it then. Or don't listen to it. Or just, I don't know. It's a shame, isn't it? I hate your voice. It's a nice long run out for this 350, isn't it? That's a nice run out. Like that. Yeah. See if we can get a wave. Not a chance with the old BA boys and girls. Very super duper super strict. Mark Thacker gave us a wave the other day, by the way, folks. But he only let me know afterwards, unfortunately. She's a clean bird, isn't she, look? Look how clean those speed brakes are. No brake dust underneath there. XWB's humming away. What a beautiful aeroplane, man. He's had her fingernails done, hasn't she, look? That's an interesting route that aircraft's taking, I've got to say. Look how modernistic. Oh no, he's going to do a 180. Look how modern and highly aerodynamic those canoes are. The canoes are the components that basically cover the hydraulic rams or the screws sometimes. Yeah, I've got him. This could be good. This could be a nice one. Should be coming straight towards us. Here we go. I hate your voice. Don't have nightmares, do you? shame. The funny thing to say, isn't it? Okay. Well, that's interesting. The just seen an SAS 320 Neo climbing out, and just the fact that I saw the Neo was. I think this is sort of like this fog is now staying at this level. Well, actually, I don't know now, looking over the other side of the airfield, but I'm just wondering whether it's just creating this very low cloud. This big barn door flaps there. Oh, a bit sticky at the end there, wasn't it? That suddenly flipped. Royal Jordanian 319. Okay, interesting. Yeah, he's got to be wearing JD shorts, isn't he? Jeans would be far too long. Nice. Delta 767 in behind her. Carl the astronomer is here. Welcome, Carl. Did he manage to get the sticker on the post? Look at this shot, man. Look at these. Hayes' special livery Delta. Special livery Delta for the cancer awareness. Seven 400. Well, she's coming right up this way as well. Nice. See, they only bring their flaps up once they've got taxi, once which they know which way they're headed. That's when they can start fiddling and farting around with the flap settings and stuff. Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, you're definitely going the right way, fella. Or madam. Madame. Looks like a Pratt & Whitney engine, that. What's that? Oh, Carl put a sticker on the... Oh my goodness me, Carl the astronomer, you are a legend, sir. Carl the astronomer did a visit to the South Pole recently, folks, and he had a plan to put a Big Jet TV sticker on the pole itself. And get this, he has mission accomplished, he's telling us. So, wow, that's absolutely crazy, isn't it? Yeah, we very much look forward to tweeting that. Yeah. South Pole. Fantastic. I think he's waiting for this lovely aeroplane. Oh, now this has got the Pratt & Whitney. So this one will not have the oil breather pipe coming out the back of the engine. Oh dear. Yes, okay. It's closing in, it's closing. You can even see that Delta 767. It's definitely closing in the fog, folks. Right turn, Clay. Follow the greens. Yeah, total respect to him, man. Wales 85 is a new member. Welcome, Wales 85. Southern runway completely shrouded now in fog. That's as long as they could go with the 767, folks. You can see, almost see, really, she's a bit tail heavy, isn't she? I mean, because of the weight of the empennage, you know, it's almost like you need to weigh the front end down because she looks very tail heavy, doesn't she? Couldn't make that aeroplane any longer than what it is. Maybe you could if you put a tri undercarriage on it, and but you wouldn't want to make it any longer anyway. What are we talking about? Look for the green ring in the inlet. Oh, the green ring, yes. He's talking about the carbon. That is the green ring in the inlet. Yes, right. Okay, so the LEAP doesn't have that green ring then. That's the protective sleeve for inside the engine nacelle, which protects the outer casing from a blade failure. It's made of some very, very strong stuff. Blimey, easy. I think also you can see there that's interesting just there by the where the exhaust is. There's the upper and lower vertical fins. I don't think you see that on the LEAP either. I think that's a possibly a feature of the Pratt & Whitney engine. Something that we'll have to double check. The empennage is the back of the tail, and the horizontal stabilizer segment of the aircraft is the empennage. Sorry, my apologies, folks. Baz Brab, there's an A380 on finals, Julie, is that right? Because this... Oh, is he gone? The triple Phoenix? Oh, okay. Okay, so Emirates 380 is on the glide slope. See, it's a bit more murky. Just need a bit more viz down there so that we can catch the wing fluff. It's Rolls-Royce. Got to be Rolls-Royce. The hum. As soon as they pull the engines to idle, more or less, there's just that hum, distinctive hum of the. Trent 7, innit? Sorry, Trent 8. Trent 8's on the 222s. Paul Smith is a new member. Paul Smith, very warm welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. People asking, are we going to be doing a show over Christmas? Yes, of course we are. Christmas Day and Boxing Day, folks. There's a lot of people who've joined us this year, new to the channel, who don't know what we do, but we in terms of what we do over Christmas. And the answer is that we always do a show on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. So everybody's invited to that, of course. Wow, it's a dirty set of flaps on that triple, isn't it? It's quite cool. Look at the tail of the 380. It's so tall that it's got more shroud on it than the fuselage. Isn't that fantastic, man? You can hardly see the tip of the tail of that 380 because it's so big. That is pretty funny, man. Oh, happy days, oh, happy days, oh, happy days. Yes, so indeed. And we'll be having some festive fun and frolics. One of the things that I am, hopefully you guys are going to bring us is the craziest present that you've ever had, or you've heard of someone having, you know, like... you gave your dad a drill a couple of years ago, and he's returned it to you as a present, or somebody's giving you an old jacket from granddad or something like that. Still got an old tissue in the pocket, something stupid like that. Anyway, I don't know. Shame to hear about old. Is it Kim Jong who? Oh, whoa! Flipping heck! I missed that, man. Oh, man. And you got a big flight radar screen there, Chilly? No. You didn't shout it out there. Yeah, about 3 minutes ago, 3 or 4 minutes ago, when I was told, yeah. So, 380 now, 380 now. The big lad. Now look at the size of this aircraft, folks. Look at that, 35 tons of undercarriage. No body steer on those wheels, interestingly enough. back set of wheels are non-braking on the 380, on the body gear set. It's a tri set there. The back set is not braked. Something that I've got to give credit to one of our members who brought that up, and since then I've brought it on, which is why the rear set of rims that you see there are relatively clean compared to the other ones, because they're not braked. They don't have brakes on them. As you can see, all the other wheels do have brakes, and that is why it's got some incredible braking power, the A380. Of course, that's why they only have the inboard reversers on the A380. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Disappearing, literally. That's a gorilla in the mist, isn't it? Might get a shot of the A380 and yeah, look at that. Nice shot. Merry Christmas. So we're still waiting, folks, for this is just as exciting to me. I love seeing the 380s, don't get me wrong, but that aeroplane right there, I've always said kind of reminds me of my old dad who flew the DC-854 back in the day with IAS as a cargo aircraft. And that, if you take the winglets off and sort of like squint your eyes a little bit, kind of looks like a DC-8, and that's why I love this aircraft so much. The 346 is a beautiful aircraft, don't get me wrong, great looking airplane with the big Trent engines on her, 600s I think. Beautiful looking aircraft, and such a shame we lost them from Virgin Atlantic, but hey, it is the thing. But this particular variant of the A340-300 is a great looking airplane. Interestingly enough, ladies and gents, the wing of that airplane is the same wing as is on the A330, which is that aircraft over there. Just obviously much smaller engines on the A340-300 because she's got more engines, so much smaller engines, only the small CFM 56 engine, which is the kind of engine that powers the older variants of the 737, or next generation should I say, but the CEO Airbus, as well as other aircraft as well. I think there's also an uprated military variant of it, but that of course, as you can see, is the same wing as the A340-300, but they've just obviously put smaller engines on her. But that's an amazing piece of engineering achievement by Airbus to be able to manufacture two aircraft alongside each other, which literally have the same wing. So therefore, in terms of the width that it needs to go through the factory, through the assembly line, it's perfectly doable. Especially when they get to the point where they do join the wings. Wow, that was quite a heavy amount of reverser action from that Dreamliner. That's not often, don't often see that with British Airways. From 1 to 92. Every day, Merry Christmas. Decal pan. Jackie Cornell, Sue Cruz, San Sharma, Leslie Donaldson, Thea. Take care, all the best. See you next time. There'll be a midweek show. Joe Spitfire, Harsh Meta, Joe Spitfire, Paul Skilling. Good afternoon to everybody watching at the moment. Stuart Watson, it does indeed, Jerry. Much DC8 love. Yes. You know, people often ask me, you know, what is your favourite aircraft? But, you know, you can, of course, go back in the archives and look at the older aircraft, which is what I like to do. Back in the old days when my dad used to fly the DC-8s, still around then, of course, were the 707s, VC-10s, Convair Coronados, Caravels, all that kind of hardware, which was like proper hardcore aeroplanes. And of course, that's why I love the 343 so much. James Greer, indeed, Lufthansa have been flying the A340 600 variants, brought in place of, I think, their 747s, which don't have first class cabin layout on the 747, so that's why they brought the 346s back into action. Of course, you know, what's happening currently is something that we'll just have to monitor to see whether that still comes about. Look at the size differential there, man. That aeroplane's only like 30 feet away from that wing tip there. Well, actually, maybe a little bit more because he's come out in front of that Swiss. So that's got to be. It's got to be about 100 foot away from it, I would have thought. But even so, it still goes to show the extraordinary size of the A380. Never get bored of seeing that, folks, and talking about it, of course. Yeah, did think of that, Jilly. Did think of that. It would be night time, though. The last. Can't you change the your username on? Is that what he's talking about? It's cleared up. Oh yeah, you have to do it across the board. Yeah, your username on YouTube's not unique to each channel. It's like unique to you. your channel. It's your channel. James Greer, pre-COVID they've been using the 350s, magnificent aeroplane. Yes, indeed. And still are using the 350s, but now 350s were in Munich. I think they're now primarily at Frankfurt. Bikal Pan, Swiss Air. It shouldn't be that long, to be honest with you. I am keeping an eye on her because she is right at the end of the line. So just waiting, just keeping an eye on the jetty to watch that move away, and then we'll know that we're in business. Oh, Mirrorman, Lufthansa 747-8 freighter cruiser to New York. Wow, that would have been great to see. There'll be other opportunities, don't you worry about it, Mirrorman. Ian Morrison, good afternoon. Sarah Deal. Sarah Deal, you should have heard the excitement of seeing the first BA airplane to land in the US a few weeks ago. BA passenger service, I'm guessing what you're saying there, Sarah, because obviously BA have been flying there throughout the pandemic all the time, never stopped. But passenger services, yes, I got a great video actually from our friend Mike in Los Angeles, who lives literally to the right of the flight path of Los Angeles. They're about, I'm guessing, 400 feet maximum above him as they come in to land on the southern runway, I think it is. But a great shot of the British Airways A380, which I think we caught going out. Did we catch that one, Gilly? Did we catch the BA 380 going out to LAX? We caught two, didn't we? Oh, no, but they were later on, weren't they? They weren't, yeah. Lee Walnut, good afternoon to you. Yeah, that's right. So we didn't get the LAX one, no. Open fire. Sorry? Dave, yes, the plan is, as far as we're concerned, we're still going to Miami. That is the plan, folks. Of course, as you can appreciate and understand, I did actually have concerns over the show that we were going to do at Frankfurt next week, and understandably, Germany have done what they've done. I wouldn't be surprised if other countries follow suit, and if it does, it does. That's the way it is. Of course, you've got to appreciate the fact that I always travel very, very conscious of both my well-being and also those around me. So I'm constantly wearing a mask when you have to wear a mask when you're in the airport. Although I have seen the odd few people in the airport for whatever reason not wearing masks, but you know, that is the way it is wherever you go, and I'm sure they have a valid reason for not wearing one. But in general, I'm very, it's uncomfortable, don't get me wrong, folks. Flying 8 hours, 10 hours or however long with a face mask is uncomfortable, which is why I recommend getting, oh hello, wait a minute. This is the Royal Jordanian's big brother, isn't it? We just saw coming in. I want to get some more of those approach shots, man. I want to get some more of those approach shots. I'm going to have to... not brilliant at the moment, no. What you got? Is it? Oh, well, we'll try for that. Yeah, keep me roasted, yeah? Keep me posted. Yeah, keep me roasted. Oh, listen. Now, I think that is GE. Oh, look at this big bad boy coming out this way. In the mist. Isn't that beautiful, man? I said keep me roasted. Let's down to that flipping chestnuts roasted on an open fire. Keep me roasted. You stupid boy. Oh dear. Mark Slade is a returning baby. He's back. Mark Slade is back. Sorry. Are they GEs on that Egypt Air 787, folks? Let me know. Getting ready for takeoff. That is Oatway trucker telling me, Kate, gonna try and get it. Where's that A380, Chili? Oh no! Look how little we're seeing them. Did you see that? Just little flash. Did you see that little flash? Oh, leader of the universe. We're just gonna get a flash. Boom. Leader of the universe. Sorry. So I'm still asking a question. Are they General Electric GEnx engines? Emirates 380 about to depart. We're going to try and get it, folks. Sandy Humby, thank you. Going to try my best, ladies and gents. The best chance we've got is with the 380 because, well, actually, you know what? The best chance we've got is a 787 because it's got quite a low departure. Oh, look at him sitting there waiting for us. Thank you, sir. Okay. Okay. He's got his stereo running in that. At Royal Jordania's got his stereo running it. You near his boombox. What's that all about? Oh man, this is tricky knowing where this 380 is going to come out, man. It's going to be so. Oh, she's gone. She's gone. She's gone. Oh, that was incredible, man. Not a thing. I saw a flash. Doom. Ah, he loves every one of us. Remember it well. Brussels sprouts. Okay, keep it on now. Oatway trucker. It's just gone past. Yes. We tried, Oatway. We tried. Slate, I think it is. Oh. Back. Oh. Okay, that Swiss 343 is being readied for departure. Her nav lights are on. Not her anti-collisions, but her nav lights are on, and the rear set of steps has been moved away. Oh, okay, 321 now. RB211 Trent 1000. RB211 Trent 1000. I think it's just Trent 1000, isn't it? The RB211. The Trent was the RB211 was the forerunner of the Trent engine. I think 321 now. Trent, Rolls-Royce Trent 1000s. Okay, so it's quite a long, noisy startup from that. That was quite nice, actually. Merlin saying BA380 right behind the Emirates. Just not going to see it. Just not going to see it, Merlin. Is that BA380 running, Jilly? Is she rolling? Has she gone or? Okay. See if I can get. You might see a little flash. Oh, he saved every one of us. There it goes. Oh. Gone. It's just gone. Can hear it. Big lad. You're a big lad, aren't you, eh? Look at you. Oh, it's all the pies. Imagine how many pies they have to have on that flipping thing just to serve a. There were all football supporters on that plane. That just all they have to do is get pie and chips on there, and that's it. It's done, isn't it? Oh, and gravy and lager and bitter. LATAM 777 landing in 13 minutes, Mariana. Thank you, Mariana. Cargo jet at 15:36 Ian Roper. Sandy Humby, Princess Leia, off to Dubai. Has she gone, Jilly? Is she rolled? BA 380. Okay. We'll try and get it. Oh, look, here we go, here we go. This is Princess Leia, folks. It's gone, isn't it? Is it gone? Because I can't see anything. No? Okay. There she is, there she is, there she is. Look at the silhouette there. You see it? It was there, honest. Okay, this is something I've really been looking forward to, folks. Swiss A340-300. No doubt heading back to Zurich, and we're going to catch it. Oh, interesting. Oh, she's going down there, right, okay. Oh, I hope they push her all the way back. And they don't, yeah, that's much more of a difficult manoeuvre in it to push her sort of like through a chicane than push back 90 degrees. So any moment now. Where are you, Oatway Trucker? Yeah, but you won't see anything from the paddock. They're in the clouds by the time they you can hear them, but you can't see them. I can understand if someone's over at the Esso garage, because there you'll obviously see them all lining up. See them all? Aviation in 4K, the Swiss 340 is a wonderful looking aircraft. Never flew on the Swiss, but I'm sure it'd be an awesome short haul, especially the 340 World. Aviation in 4K. Was it the Edelweiss 343, or was it the Swiss 343 and the Edelweiss 330 that I flew on? I can't remember. Yes, it was a Swiss 343 that I flew on. Very brown inside. Oh, okay. I know where he is. I can't go there, can I? No. Just bang the van down there. Oh, Mariana Cafe cargo 747 in 46 minutes. Gotcha. Oakway. Okay, we've got the push. Oh man, this Turkish 777 is going to go right past it at the point of hope. Hopefully, that won't be the case. Oh, really? Come on, Turkish 777. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, BA Dreamliner just touching down. That's good. That means that we won't have any disturbances. Shouldn't have anything. Come on, mate. Hurry up, hurry up. Get a shifty on. Rafa Levine, yes. It was a shame. Used to seeing South African Airways A330 was the last time we used to see them. But we did used to see their A346s way back in the 2017s/18s, wasn't it? Great comment, JG May. Had a pair of intakes in the nose from the other classic DC8. Yes, that was a distinctive visual of the DC8. Those little intake vents. Isn't she beautiful? Say please. About what? Humming away, isn't she? They are peace, haven't they? No, it's just the red. Pitos are always DC8 wouldn't sound like that. We'd be like shh and all that. Something like that. Let's see if we can get this one climbing out. Get a little flash of it. Oh, now I think this SAS is a LEAP engine. Let's have a little look and see if this is a LEAP engine. Keep an eye on that 340. Right, first thing we look for is the inner lining, which is not there. So immediately we know that that is an LEAP. Leading Edge Aviation Propulsion is what LEAP stands for, folks. Now let's just have a little look for this, a little protrusion. It's a little breather pipe out the back of the exhaust cone. Is what we're looking for. I think it's 321 who told us this. Oh yeah, now definitely a different secondary or first phase cone there, you can see. Yeah, definitely different than the Pratt and Whitney. Definitely different. You can see that sort of like behind the engine cowl. You see that cone there, that cut-off cone there. Can't see this breather tube that I'm looking for, but that cut-off cone there definitely has a different look about it, design than the Pratt and Whitney PW1700G engine. God bless you, blame me, really. So Air Mauritius, is he going out? He's going. Is he, or no? He's coming to gate. Is he coming to gate, or is he? His collisions are on. Collisions and navs are on. Is he going out? Come from remote. Or are they pulling him in here? I think he might be coming in here. No, they're towing him. I think he's on tow. Chucklesome, thank you for all your content, Jerry. Really helps me get through my studies. Mental health. Oh, that's wonderful, Chuckles. That's great to hear. We get, to be honest with you, we do get quite a lot of feedback from folks who are kind of in the same situation where they're studying or stuck back at home or stuck overseas. Some of them. But yes, always great to get that kind of feedback from you folks, as well as just the straightforward "ciao very much." Trevline, loving the new Golf Air. Interesting. It's not really new, is it? Or is he talking about maybe just the that's quite a few years old now, isn't it? That Golf Air livery. Well, if you Google Golf Air liveries through the ages and go to images. Okay, 2018. So it's not that old. Yeah, 4 years, yeah. Well, what was the old one like? Shelly Ann Thompson loving the Air Mauritius. Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it? I think that's the same aircraft that doesn't have maybe ex-South African Airways. But does not have anything on the fuselage. Hey, how's it? Oh, the eagle on the tail. I think that hawk has been there. The same, we were talking about that the other day. I think it's always. Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe you might be mixing it up with the Golf Air Retro that we have seen many times. Which is their very old livery. Hello. Got some fans. couple of straddling fans. Where are you going then? Where are you going? Oh, are you? Oh. Oh, fantastic. Did you use the discount? Yeah, no. Great. Where are you staying? Well, obviously, fantastic. Enjoy it. Oh, that's very kind. Do you want a couple of stickers? I'll need to social distance from you, I'm afraid, just for the purposes of health and safety and all that stuff. Sunny Yorkshire, fantastic. Have a lovely time. Have a nice Christmas, and thanks for your support. A couple of people from Yorkshire. If it ain't from Yorkshire, it ain't bloody well going. Okay, let's just have a look and see. On approach, we have BA 108. I think that might be him just touching down now, actually. 78710 or 350, 351,000. No, that's not 351,000, is it? It's a 320. What's she talking about? God, blimey, it's me radar, isn't it? Keep an eye on that Swiss 340, would you, Jilly? Please. Don't take your eyes off of it. Okay, I'm looking for this 350. I'm looking for the 350. Should be any moment now. She should be break out. Dun, 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 dun. Should make it through that cloud any moment now. Should be there. She should be here. Here she is. Wow. That's like 100 before she comes into sight. However, those runway lights have been in visual for the pilots for the best part of 40 seconds to a minute, I would have thought, on the approach, because they're very, very bright. High intensity runway lights. There's another one that's running it long. It's quite interesting. They may be preserving their engines by just using very little reverser. Gracious. I love the look of those canoes, man. They're just so cool. See the old style lamps. I think they're candles and a bit of oil in these 777 lamps. Couple of old oil lamps. Stupid. Oh, Latam 777, nice. Come on, all the way down here, mate. You're stopping all the way. Blimey, O'Reilly. He's got nothing on board, surely. How light he is. Wow. That's crazy. Must have literally nothing on board. It's another BA 350 that's made that. Oh no, he didn't. That last one, did he? He did do a. He turned 180, didn't he? That last one that did a long runway run out. What's this guy doing there? He's going to maintenance. Nah. Just a long taxi. Maybe he did it so that this guy could get off early, because it may have inhibited his taxi, his departure. Mind you, he would have just waited, wouldn't he? Oh, Dreamliner pushback. It's cold. What are you talking about the other acts, man? The other acts. Scott Salmi! Hey, Scotty Bone, how you doing, my friend? Out there in Phoenix, Arizona. Hey folks, I don't know if you've just joined us, but we are officially, we have officially had presence, albeit by a very good friend of ours, a member of ours, Carl the astronomer. He managed to get a sticker on the pole of the South Pole. So we are very delighted with that, and obviously we're waiting to get the official confirmation and pictorial evidence that that Carl is going to show us. Interesting, look at that elevator that you're seeing there, the horizontals there. The elevator, the left-hand one or the right-hand one, whichever way you're looking at it, the right-hand one to us is down in the downward position, and the other one is more or less in the neutral position, I guess you could say. But that's due to hydraulics. So as soon as the aircraft starts, the systems fire up, because the APU will then power the engine, which will then power the hydraulic systems, or charge them, should I say. And that's when you start to see any flight surfaces that are drooping will come to life. Oh, yeah, what's that all about? AB13, welcome back, AB13, as a member on Big Jet TV. Okay, Diesel 13, just looking at posters, at a poster I've had a few years. Yeah, they changed their logo about 4 years ago, we believe, Diesel 13. Got the Golf Air 330 on it. The logo on the tail is different to the one we saw. So, yeah, the one we're seeing now is obviously the most up-to-date one. That's been with us, I believe, for about 4 years, I think. Mike asking, how do I get a sticker? Good question, Mike. Best thing to do, and everybody's invited to do this, by the way, folks. The easiest way to do it is download the app, the Big Jet TV app. Just head to your app store, regardless of what device you're on. Just head to your app store and download Big Jet TV Live. And it's completely free, no in-store purchases or any. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm going to try and get the Swiss, folks. There she is. Oh, it went out of focus. We got a bit of her, didn't we? These 350s are seriously going long, aren't they? So yeah, download the app. Sorry, I was talking about the stickers. If you download the app, folks, there's no in-app purchases or anything silly like that. It's just another tool that you can have in your arsenal for making sure that you don't miss any folks, miss any notifications that we're going to be that we always put out, both on YouTube and on the app as well. So download the app, Big Jet TV Live, and then once you've done that, all you need to do is scroll down the menu, go to free sticker, and all the details that you need to get your free sticker are on there, and the latest batch are on their way, by the way. Nice Japan triple. He might exit quite early, I think. I think he's going to exit down there. How quiet the startup is on this trip. Nancy Saucier is on BA 209. What, inbound or outbound? Tell you what, I might have to put the silly hat on in a minute, because the head's getting cold. Deer stalker's hat. Where are you heading to? Is it Sandy? That's Air Canada 787-900. That's a -9. That 787, Stevie. Oh, it's Miami. Oh, she's going on the 380, is she? Oh, okay. Okay. Hopefully it'll be before darkness. Are they pushing the camera to clear it? Bloody hell. very quiet startup on that Dreamliner. Scott Salmi, she's backing out now. Who's backing out now? 209. GP copy. I've lost you, GP. Have I lost you? Cathay Pacific, 20 minutes away. Claire Westerman, thank you, Claire. That's good. Is there a 3 o'clock turnaround, Mr. Al? No, Mr. Al. Always on 09 operations. The runway directions runway operations will remain the same throughout the day when they are on 09s. They don't switch runways. China Eastern heading down Sierra 332. Oh, really? Handbrake off. See the Dreamliners, we see them for a split second, but that's all you get to see of the departing aircraft, even the Dreamliners at the low altitude, the low trajectory. David Airbus FTW is a new member at First Class. Thank you, David. Great to see you here. All you new folks and also existing members, please make sure when you do become a member, make sure that you subscribe to the channel as well. Really important that you do that, because obviously, well, not obviously, but you probably don't know. I didn't know until I found out, and that's why I'm telling you now. But when you become a member on Big Jet TV, it does not auto-subscribe you. So you will need to subscribe to the channel and also turn on your notifications. That's one way in which to get your notifications, your show notifications, and the other way, as another line of defense, so to speak, is by downloading the app Big Jet TV Live in your app store. No in-app purchases, and the only benefit for you, well, the benefit for you is that you have another opportunity to make sure that you don't miss show updates. You don't get constantly pinged by it, by the way, folks. It's not one of those annoying things. It's going to send you notifications and all that old palaver. It's literally one notification for each show. Yeah, always a good thing. And on that app, you can also find out about how to claim your free sticker as well. So we're still undecided on what we're going to do for next week's midweek show, folks. But we're going to try and bring you something a little bit different. I think the decision will be made on winds and which directions the winds are blowing, as to where we're going to be. Lots of people requesting all different kinds of stuff, and of course we're still planning. The flights are still booked, everything is still booked for the Miami trip early part of next month, which is I think 7th, 8th and 9th, is it? Or 8th, 9th and 10th? 8th, 9th and 10th of next month. We are booked to be in Miami, folks. So cross your fingers and everything else that we'll still be able to travel there at that point. Wow. Keep me roasted. Bertie Hart is a new member. Bertie, a very warm welcome to you. And everybody else who's joined us today. Cargo Jet 767, 40 minutes out Mariana. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, folks, talking to my members here on Big Jet TV YouTube. And if you are a new member, don't hesitate to come in here. If you watch radar, if you keep a track of radar, what's coming in, what's going out. If you want to inform me, and when we've got clear skies over the top, also make sure that you let me know what's coming in over the top. So I always welcome those updates from you guys. Don't feel shy about coming in and talking to me as well about technical stuff, about if you hear me say something and I'm wrong, or if you want to ask any questions, either I will try and answer it, or of course our fantastic, very knowledgeable members group here on YouTube will be able to probably help you. And if we can't help you, then it's a discussion point, isn't it? So look, the tower. Jilly, look, they're in the cloud, look. Look at the tower. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, you can see the lights. You'll be able to just about see the lights, but nothing else, you know. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's another BA jet that's sort of making its way down this road. All Nippon 777 300. It's a bit of smell about lighting it, really. Yeah, was it? Sorry, I was mentioning earlier on. Is it Kim Jong-il who passed away in North Korea? Or am I? Is that? Sorry, Kim Jong-un II. Okay, and they've put a national thing in place, haven't they? You're not allowed to smile. That wouldn't work with me, mate. I mean, I, with all due respect, but it's a bit like if you're having a bit of a laugh and a joke with your mates in the classroom, and then teachers like, "Dyer, stop laughing!" That's the next thing, you know. As King John's dad, who's died. Okay. Yeah, just you can't help it, you know. When someone shouts at you and tells you to stop laughing, it's even funnier. It just evolves into this sort of like uncontrollable sort of like. All due respect, and it's such a shame. I'm sure he'd want everybody to be happy, wouldn't he? Everyone want everyone to be sad. Happy to celebrate somebody's life rather than be all miserable. Not allowed to smile. Anyway, big respect, if that's where it's due. I'm sure he was a lovely man. Oh, hello. That's new. That's new. No, they're rhinos. They're rhinos. They're not elephants, Jilly. And the cow goes, moo. Oh, they got something on the other side. Oh, they have got elephants on the other side. Of course they have. And the elephant goes, prop. No, certainly doesn't. Oh, it's I thought. Okay, well, one of his relatives anyway has passed away, and it's a very sad moment for them, obviously, and of course, never fun to mock people passing away. But I'm sure that those people who would pass away would want people to remember them in a nice way and not, you know. Mind you, back in the Victorian days, everyone wore all black. I think Queen Victoria never got over what's his name dying, did she? Mind you, actually, here's a funny thing that you should Google while we've got a little bit of a thing going on here. Queen Victoria, because whenever you think of Queen Victoria, you always think of her shrouded in black, in mourning. Oh, wow, we got one, we got one. Yeah, okay, we got one, we got one. It got off the hook, but yeah, if you Google Queen Victoria laughing or smiling or something, you will see a picture of her, an original, legitimate picture of Queen Victoria laughing, and it is a lovely picture because she looks so happy. See who does that, see who does it. Neil Camp. Neil will say Virgin Fearless Lady is landing soon. Okay, keep an eye out for her. Definitely the conditions are clearing, that's for sure. Okay, let me just have a look on radar and see where we're at with that. She looks like me, Dad. Yeah, but did you see the laughing one, the smiling one? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, 320, 320. There's the 350, 2 out, I think it is. Yeah, here she comes, Fearless Lady, 2 out. So 2 more. Is that one? Is that Aegean? Is that the one that's on the ground already? I think that Aegean's on the ground already, isn't it? Or is that her turning off? No, that's her turning off. Okay, we do have BA from Manchester on arrival, and then behind her another 320 by the oh, it's the TAP Neo Retro. Nice. Okay. Yeah, but it is amazing to see that, isn't it? You know, to see. Yeah, yeah. It's lovely, isn't it? Because, you know, you. Oh, look, now it's definitely clearing. Look, the tower's visible. Oh, we've all got to put their clothes on quickly. Sorry, I'm joking. Put your shirt on, quick! All been very, dressed in their civilian clothes up there. So that's a Pratt & Whitney engine. Just missed the sleeve. You could see the green sleeve inside the inner casing. And now you'll see what I'm talking about with the upper and lower vertical fins. Oh, that doesn't make sense. That looks like a LEAP engine from behind. You what? Nice trailing ribbons. Yeah. So she should come quite far up, I would have thought. Hopefully she'll taxi up towards this way, towards T2. Stopping quick. She's stopping quick. Polished underside. Look at this. Or is it polished? It's not, is it? It's grey, isn't it? Yeah. I wonder if the original was chrome. I wonder if... Yeah, I've got it. Transports Aerolíneas Portuguese. Nice. Any time putting these things into service, do they? Runway inspection. No. No, it's gone back in the clouds now. Runway inspection. Fog check. Mark Coombs, BA 380 pushed back. Is this the one that, is it Sarah is on, Julie? Didn't you say that Sarah's on a, going back to BA 290 or 209 or? Oh, Nancy, sorry. Okay, what aircraft's she on? Right, so that is it, yeah. 17th Mustang, that TAP livery used to be on Caravels. Wow. TAP Caravel. Oh, okay, yeah, definitely. Keep an eye on that. We've got a jumbo jet inbound, folks. 47 next. Okay, folks, get sharing the channel. We've got a Boeing 747 freighter inbound. Okay. Got that United Star Alliance 767 on push. He's not been in long. Food afternoon to you, Craig Wharton. No wonder he's been in the kitchen all day. Richard Fleer tuning in from Chicago, Rab H380. Thank you very much indeed. James Witherman Whitaker, good afternoon. Well, lots going on apparently up in Manchester. Andy Woodward, good afternoon to you. Sue Cruz, Bootlet. Jordan Weir, good to see so many people getting involved in the chat and keeping me posted on what's coming in and going out. Sit what. Unfortunately, the way it is, folks, at the moment, where the fog is just sort of like, it just moves in waves, and so unfortunately, I don't have a very reliable shot of the southern runway at this point. But hopefully, we'll get the BA 380 going out. Andy Woodward is a new member as well. Welcome, Andy. Don't forget to download the app, folks, and make sure you subscribe to the channel when you become a new member. It's no benefit to us per se, but it is really important because we do have a ton of members who do not subscribe to the channel. And by the way, when you are a subscriber and you do set your notifications, it will only notify you when there's a show on. We're not going to be constantly bombarding you with pings, so we might post a video up once or twice a week, but also what's more important is that you get your notification for live shows. You can do that via the app as well. Big Jet TV Live is the app. Terry G, Queen in the Mist, inbound. Ron P tuning in from Buffalo, New York. Keith and Sonia saying that the 747 will be next in. Is that right, GP? We've got Smokey start up on that 7.6. Well, you would have thought normally it would do, wouldn't it? Thousand feet yet, GP? Gonna get pulled. 1,000. Co-pilot calling out altitudes. 1,100 feet, still on course. Temperatures looking good. Approaching minimums. $500. so stupid. Still a big kid at heart, really. Just want to be a pilot. I even say it to myself in the van sometimes. Clear pushback. Stupid boy. Only 58 years old. Wow, she's at 400 feet and she's still not in sight. $100. Wow. Can't be 100. Here she comes, here she comes. Say it was a 400, of course it's an 800. I might have got it wrong if I did say it earlier on, I do apologise. Same engine as the Dreamliner there, folks, look. Look at that beautiful profile, look at that profile right there with that winglet. Oh man, isn't that beautiful? Jumbo jet, the size of those flaps, man. A few people rewinding because apparently we saw, well, you're going to call it a UFO at this stage until it's identified, aren't you? Well, how quick did the light move across? So this big behemoth does have body steer undercarriage. I think it's the rear set of wheels on the body gear that has the steering mechanism attached. Only about 3 degrees, I think, is the maximum she'll steer at. I think, because obviously you don't when you calculate and convert the input, the steering input to the front. You only need a small amount of steering input from wheels further back. It's just to aid in the turning of the aircraft so as to not scrub it, which is interesting. Why? Also, again, I have to say, it's interesting that the A380 does not have a body steer mechanism. What's that, GP? Of course, going in Qatar and BA380 on radar, yeah. Well, we're going to be struggling to get stuff going out. Getting towards, we've got a new member, Hypersoft 77. Welcome back, Hypersoft. Oh, so it was banking pop. Wow. Yeah, it would have had to have been close though, wouldn't it? It would have to be close. for us to see it. Oh, okay, I'm with you. Good afternoon, Alan Jux. Very warm welcome to everybody. 3,000 people plus watching the show right now, live from London Heathrow. Very foggy here, folks. We've been quite fortunate since we moved up from our other position at the Hyatt earlier on. We probably would have had more or less the same conditions. It has cleared overall, I have to say. So had we stayed there, we would have probably seen the same sort of stuff. But it's always nice to get that A340 300 pushing back was a real treat for us, I think. Star Alliance 777 inbound now. Okay, let's wait for that. Thank you, Mariana. Is the reverse thrusters activational manual or automatic, Phil March? It's a manual operation because they will pull the throttles back and pull the reversers sort of like up at the same times, or sometimes they'll pull the reversers up and pull the throttles back. It's actually down to the pilot in terms of his or her particular style of landing, because obviously some pilots like to drop the aircraft and then pull the reversers up, but you'll see sometimes when we see examples where we are at the paddock of seeing the aircraft land, or even here on 27 right, you get to see the reversers being applied before only just before the aircraft touches the ground, or that's very rare, I have to say, or when they are literally on the ground and they've still got the front wheel in the air. But yeah, generally it's a manual maneuver. Probably some good streamers behind her, man. Oh wow, look at this, it's all white as well. Yeah, nice. Is this Singapore Airlines? Wow. Awesome. Okay. Autopilot saying normally on the 777 the auto throttle and auto brake software gives you the combo of reversers and high nose wheel. Okay. So when her nose is in the air, that will still. So auto. 99% of the time, obviously, we're seeing manual operation of the throttles. And I have seen the operation of the reversers. Maybe there are no reverser levers on the 777. Is that what you're saying, Otto? So when he pulls the throttles back, the system automatically kicks in with the reversers. Or is there a button a button switch or anything like that? I'll have to have a look at the 777 throttle assembly on Google to see just what that throttle assembly looks like. But thanks, Otto, appreciate that. TCC didn't realise a single yet. Beautiful Singapore 777. Otto, you can always flip the auto throttle off and hold the yoke while you take your right hand and pull the reversers. Flip the auto throttle, so that's auto throttle. I'm guessing is on the yoke itself. Okay. While you take your right hand and pull the reversers back. Okay. So while you pull the reversers. Okay. Auto throttle would be the. Okay. So there's a switch on the yoke that controls the throttles pulling back, is it? And then you pull the reverser levers separate to the throttles. Teenager in sack. Buy more Gemini jets. Is that some kind of like message or something? Ooh, you must buy more Gemini jets. Listen to me. Buy Gemini jets. Great looking aeroplane. Oh, so she does, Air Mauritius does, that is one with her body livery as well as her tail livery. Sonia watched the show from the model shop in Uxbridge last night. Can't wait to go and have a browse. Brilliant. That's what it's all about. Handing out the love. Still delivering up to Wednesday of next week, by the way, folks. I think at what's that, GP? Oh, it's Hillingdon, right? Okay, sorry. Arthur Benny, thank you. Yeah, make sure you look up the address before you go, Sonia. Yeah, by Wednesday they can't guarantee delivery for Christmas. To be honest with you, I would have said around about now you can't guarantee delivery before Christmas, but you've got to be very careful when. That's why we shut the shop down when we did, folks, just because we didn't want to have people disappointed. IGA. Teenager said, weight on wheels, switch on main gear used. Also, weight on wheels, switch on main gear used also. Thank you for that. Jeffrey Primus. That light that some of you folks saw, we are hearing that it might have been an Air Canada jet that was departing. Well, it can't have been departing, because that would have been going the wrong way. Oh, okay, left to right or right to left? Oh, it would have been, yeah, sorry, it would have been, yeah, I've got you. So it would have banked and gone, and then gone Yeah, gone right and then done a full loop. Okay, so went round. That's very close though. If you could visibly. Wow. Very low though. That's a very low. I mean, if he was only at what 150, 200 feet, and then you saw an aircraft. It must have been from a distance. It's crazy. Bain said the light was weird given how foggy it is. Weight on wheels linkage on modern jets. Oh, okay. Teenager in sec. So what he's saying is that there's a weight on wheels mechanism that as soon as it detects the weight has been put onto the wheels, it will apply the reverses. Weight on wheels. Thank you for that. Kevin Pride, British Airways 380 due in at 4:15. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Should be able to get it, shouldn't we? Who's this Malaysian? Running it all the way down here. Good lad. Still got the reversers on. Still doors are open. Nice. Oh man, 380's just gone there. See the 380 there? Okay, so you've got Qatar in behind him, yeah? '17th Mustang, thank you. Okay, I'm going to switch to this. I'm going to hope that I'm going to. Okay, well she's definitely in the air. Yeah. Okay, look out folks, don't blink. Keep your eyes open. Depending on how heavy she is, she should emerge around about there. A glimpse, a glimpse. Thanks folks, thanks for keeping me updated. Hans Olaf Mork, this is my favourite A350 livery. Pretty swish, isn't it? I love the way that it follows the contour of the wing, or the airflow over the wing, should I say. follows the lines or whatever way you want to describe it. Delta. No, it's not. Is it? No. No, it's another Saudia. Wow, 2 Saudia triples in the space of 5 minutes. So there's a weight on wheels sensor. Slow down, mate. Cargo Jet 767 on finals. Rick Chaplin telling me, thank you. EK31 380 in 3 minutes. Alan Robbins saying, wow. Still got some big jets inbound, folks, and exciting ones at that. Wayne Dyer, 747-8 ABC inbound EMA. Oh, God, Slade. Where's it saying possible drone related then? Yeah. Start as a cheese sandwich, end up as a beef and tomato sandwich. Not drone related, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay. So earlier an aircraft was stuck on the runway, but it's stopped. Okay, there we go. All good. Everything's worked out fine. Capital Airlines 3:30, 4 minutes out, Mirrorman. Wow, thank you. Keith and Sonia, 3:80 now turning finals. Thank you. Thank you, Richie Smith. Next in, is that a 76? Yep, Cargo Jet 767 next to touchdown. Might get some streamers off the side of this one on finals. No, no. Wow. I think it was the wing strobe. I think it was the wing strobe on that 747-8. No? Okay. Yeah, I need to watch it. Yeah. Is it what's the Astral Air? I've just bought 3 757s, haven't they? 757. Wow, look how grubby this thing is, man. Proper workhorse. Someone's converted a 320F, haven't they? They've made a P2F A320, and one of the somebody from the ground team actually commented on it and said that the door was, or the access point to the door was very, very tight with the engine, and said that could cause a few issues with the close proximity of big moving equipment. Close to the front of the engine, so see how that one transpires, because maybe they didn't think of that when they, you know, who knows? Well, she's got a dirty bum, and she, look at her tail. There is a. You just don't expect hydraulic leaks or anything like that on an aeroplane like this. If it does, then obviously if you get a leaking hydraulic line, that means you get a drop in pressure, and that would then show up on the onboard telemetry, or the aircraft's systems would show a drop in pressure, hydraulic pressure feed to the rudder. But it does look like it does look like a hydraulic leak. But I think, again, like I say, that when those wheels touch and the brakes are applied, there's a certain amount of well, quite a lot in some cases, of brake dust that gets flung up under the wing and is carried up and over the horizontal stabilizers and onto the lower part of the vertical tail section, and as a result of that, when that mixes with the condensation that an aircraft goes through, especially right now, where it's just descended through all that moisture, that moisture mixes with the brake dust, and that creates a sort of like and then a little that'll trickle down off the rear and down and over the tail of the aircraft, which is why you get to see quite a lot of that. However, I dare say that there is, from time to time, very small amount of hydraulic fluid that might oh man, I missed it, Jilly. I missed it. Oh. Joe Thompson, take care. Paul H, the travel industry will be hard again next year, especially with this new one. Paul, that really is something that we're just going to have to keep an eye on and monitor. 3:30 touching down. Wait for him to, I think he's probably going to come up this way. Just so big, isn't it? Look at that wing, man. Oh, what a lovely thing, and that sort of reflects a lot of the content that we've got. Can you forward, is that email, Julie? Can you forward that to us? Oh, bless. Thanks, folks. Really, wow, the feedback that you guys give us is just, it's very, very humbling, I have to say. Very humbling. And just gives you that feel-good factor, not just the nice things that you say to us, but also the fact that we're doing what we're doing in the right way. For you guys, and it really is very, very humbling. I cannot thank you enough. Some lovely emails. Gilly's just read me a couple out. Who was the first one, Gilly? Stuart. Stuart. Yeah, thank you, Stuart, if you're listening or watching right now. Stuart and Clive, Really appreciate the lovely, kind words that you, along with everybody else who sends in wonderful emails to us. Thank you so much. Running Ward. Yes, it's getting cold now, I've got to say, because the sun's gone down. Well, I live by the beach on the other side. He's got a long way down here, isn't he? It's because he's going to T2, isn't it? Okay, I think we've squeezed it out, haven't we, Jilly? Oh, lots of people talking about places that they're hoping to go to early next year. I really am hopeful for all you guys. Of course, we are booked to go to Miami very early in January. Lots of people talking about holidays that are booked, vacations and getaways and whatever it might be with your mates or with your family or on your own or whatever it might be. I do sincerely hope that that we manage to, you know, all work together on it and get ourselves out of this crap that we're in, and you know, so that we can try and get back to, well, I say normal, like it was a couple of weeks ago or a month ago. You know, we'll take that, won't we? I wouldn't mind that. Yeah. 4 p.m. in Greenwich. Yeah, it's 4 p.m. Blink and you'll miss it. Oh my goodness. Andrew Hickenbottom was hoping for a US road trip in February, being put off for 3 years. Oh, Richard, that is just... Andrew, sorry, that is terrible. Ian Roper, Blue Air Max at 4:15. Blue Air Max. Great show, thank you, Franchetti. You have made this year from Amanda and me. There we go, Franchetti, thank you very much indeed. Neil Osborne. Neil Osborne, it's fine. You can watch it back, Neil. See if we get a smoky start up with the 767. Oh, Green Acres, I hope that, again, yes. I do hope that they don't have this sort of like, you know, well, we just hope that you can cross over into Wales, my friend. Paul H, thank you. Mike. Good for you, Mike. I've got to say, I met up with a friend of mine about a year ago, and maybe a little bit less than that, and he was talking about not getting the jab. I'm like, really, mate? I said, have you got kids? He's like, yes. I said, wow, really? You know, you just need to think about what's best for you, not what everybody else is saying on the, you know, behind the back, you know, behind the bike sheds. You know, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Think about what's right for you. Use your own intelligence to figure out what works best. I'm sure you are, you know. And he was like, oh yeah, this, that, and the other. I said, mate, everything that you're telling me, I can see that you've been reading that garbage that's on Facebook and all that. From what you're saying, that it does this and it does that. What are you backing it up with? You can't. I said, mate, think of it for yourself. And the one thing that turned him around was, I turned around to him and I just said, listen, do you honestly think that global leaders and countries want their countries to go into complete economic breakdown? Do you honestly think that that is what our leaders want? Do you think there's some kind of hidden agenda? Because there can't be. Think about it, man. Use your own brain. Don't use other people's, like, oh, he said this, she said that, they said this, they said that. Do it. Think of it for yourself, man, and do it for your own good, your friends' good, your family's good. Do it for yourself. Think of yourself. Don't think of what other people, are saying that's against it. Just do the right thing. He came back to me the next day. He said, "I've had my jab." Good lad, man, and he's ever since then he's been a full-on into understanding because he's researched it the right way. He's told all those other idiots to do one, and he's listening to the right people, the people who know what they're talking about. Anyway, there you go. Hey, what's that? Drops and stickers. Are you serious? That is fantastic. Well, I hope they're going to put them in their cars. Keith, the operations manager, a big shout out to you, Keith. He's at Heathrow or at Staines. Did you say Staines? Oh, that's hilarious, Keith. An absolute pleasure, my friend. I've been more than happy to do that. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? Medium pressure, Delta special livery lined up for departure. Oh, she crept out, didn't she? Look forward to seeing Air France's A220 at Heathrow sometime in the future. I have no doubt we probably will. I think that's about it, folks. I don't, as far as the departures go, you see, there you go, that was it. It's very, very brief. Right, here we go. Where was that? Let me just see. Okay. Okay, there we go, folks. I was talking about this, the app, folks. Just get yourself the app. The reason why we've got the app running is because it's another way of you to make sure that you don't miss out on any notifications when we're live, because that's what we do. We put out a notification on the app, and we also put a notification out on the on YouTube as well. Also, if you are a new member today, thank you for supporting the channel, along with all the other folks who support us. Thank you very much indeed for your support. We cannot thank you enough. But it is really important that you also subscribe to the channel, folks, because that way you also get your notifications, because when you become a member, you don't automatically become a subscriber. And that is another function that you have to carry out. Wow, he's coming very short. Well, there you go. We made a show out of it. Thank you to the folks up at Hyatt Place for being there earlier for us. We got a little bit of a show out of it, but it became a little bit too pea soupy. Then we made our way down here to the wonderful place, which is the Renaissance Hotel. Thank you to everybody who came up and said hello to me as well. We'll be back next week, folks, Wednesday. Not sure exactly where we're going to be. unlikely it's going to be here. We're going to try and do something away from Heathrow. And then, of course, on the weekend, is it the weekend? Saturday and Sunday is Christmas and Boxing Day, isn't it? I think, Jilly. Yes, Saturday and Sunday. We will do a show on Saturday and Sunday for all you folks who are sort of like, well, want to get the family involved, or if you're on your own or whatever it is you're doing. And we'll be there for you. So look after yourselves. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate your company. Thank you for all your comments and everything. And again, thank you for all your fantastic letters and emails of support. We really cannot thank you enough. Take it easy. Look after yourselves. Be good to the animals. Be good to yourselves, and be good to people around you. Drop someone who you used to know a text, or say hello and say, hello, mate, how you doing? Oh, I haven't heard from you for a while. How you doing? You know, you never know. Look after yourselves, folks. See you later. Bye. Okay, GP. United.